In boxing, one loss can destroy your career. In Muay Thai, one loss means nothing. Two combat sports, two completely different mindsets. One worships perfection, the other honors experience. But why is that? Why does a boxer's first defeat haunt them forever, while a Muay Thai fighter can lose dozens of times and still be a legend? Let's break down the psychology, the culture, and the business behind why losing means everything in boxing and nothing in Muay Thai. To understand why losing is such a big deal in boxing, we have to look at where that obsession started. Boxing sells stories, and the most powerful story of all is the undefeated champion, the flawless hero who's never been beaten. Floyd Mayweather built an entire empire around that narrative, 50-0. That number became his brand, his legacy, his billion-dollar business. Since then, every promoter, every manager, every young boxer has chased the same dream: stay perfect. Because perfection pays. When fans see an undefeated fighter, they see dominance. And that sells pay-per-views, sponsors line up, TV networks invest. The illusion of invincibility keeps the money flowing. But the dark side of that is this: once you lose, your value drops overnight. You're no longer the unbeatable star, you're damaged goods. That's why many boxers are protected early in their careers, fighting lower tier opponents to build their record, to keep that O alive. It's not always about testing yourself, it's about preserving your marketability. But step outside the bright lights of Las Vegas and you'll find a world where that mindset doesn't exist at all. In Thailand, fighters don't fight 2 or 3 times a year. They fight 2 or 3 times a month. By the time a Thai fighter is 25, they may have fought 150 or 200 times. Losses? They don't even count them. Because in Muay Thai, fighting isn't just about pride, it's about survival. It's a way to make a living, to support family, to climb out of poverty. If you lose, you don't sulk. You go back to training and fight again next week. A loss isn't a headline. It's just a part of the journey. And that's what makes Muay Thai different. It's not about chasing a perfect record. It's about building a warrior's resume. Every fight adds experience. You could have 60 losses and still be one of the most respected fighters in the country. Because what matters isn't the number next to your name. It's who you fought, how you fought, and whether you fought with heart.
Give power. Give the power in the heart.
Heart, number one first.
Heart, big heart first.
And this all comes from something deeper, a cultural difference that shapes how Thais see fighting itself. In Western sports, we often connect winning with self-worth. If you win, you're great. If you lose, you're a failure.
There's no silver medal in boxing. There's no second place. You only get credit for winning.
But in Thai culture, Muay Thai is more like a spiritual practice, a test of discipline, humility, and perseverance. That's why even in defeat, a fighter who shows composure, balance, and heart earns respect. A Muay Thai crowd won't boo you for losing. They'll cheer you if you fought beautifully, even if you fall short, because in their eyes, a fighter who loses with grace and courage still honors the art. It's this cultural philosophy that shapes everything: how they train, how they fight, and how they view success. And that's why also their careers look completely different from a boxer's. The average professional boxer might retire after 40 or 50 fights. For a Thai fighter, that's barely a warm-up. They start young, sometimes as early as 8 or 9 years old, fighting in temple fairs, small stadiums, and local promotions. By the time they're in their 20s, they've already fought more times than most boxers will in their entire lives. Fighting is their job, not a rare event. A boxer can train more than 3 months for one fight. A Thai fighter trains year-round and fights constantly. That frequency changes how you see winning and losing. When you fight that often, one loss barely registers. It's just another day at the office. But there's another big reason Muay Thai doesn't glorify undefeated records. It's not built around hype, it's built around honor. Boxing thrives on hype. Promoters sell drama, rivalries, trash talk, press conferences, perfect records. It's show business. Muay Thai isn't. It's raw, it's honest. You won't see Thai fighters yelling at each other at weigh-ins or throwing tables on stage. There's no need to act tough because the ring will reveal everything. That's why fans respect fighters who face anyone, anytime. You don't need to be undefeated to be considered great. You just need to fight with heart and skill. In Thailand, reputation isn't built through marketing, it's earned through battle. And this difference between hype and honor has changed how the world views both sports. A Muay Thai fighter with 50 wins and 20 losses can be seen as inconsistent in the West. But in Thailand, that's a warrior. That record means you faced the best, survived the grind, and kept going. Meanwhile, in boxing, the media tends to overreact. A single bad night and the fighter's reputation collapses. That fear of losing limits fighters. It makes them pick safer opponents, Take fewer risks and avoid challenges that could expose weaknesses. In Muay Thai, there's no hiding. You fight, you lose, you learn. In Muay Thai, losing isn't a setback, it's a teacher. It strips away ego and leaves behind truth. Your flaws, your limits, your growth. Every loss humbles you, but also builds you. Because fighting isn't about being perfect, it's about enduring. You win some, you lose some, but you always keep walking forward. In boxing, the goal is control. To master the craft so completely that nobody can touch you. In Muay Thai, the goal is endurance. To face every challenge and keep coming back stronger. One measures greatness through perfection, the other through perseverance. Neither is better, they're just born from different worlds. Boxing became a global business built on legacy and image. Muay Thai stayed a cultural tradition built on heart and survival.